Okay, folks, we are ready for yet more action. Yes, we are. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is TotalBiscuit. I'm here to ask and answer one simple question. WTF is Zigfrak? Well, that's an odd name for a game, isn't it? This is currently a beta version of this particular title. It is a space game. It is by Enthogian Studios, and that really is all I know about it. I know that there's loot. I know that there is flying involved and mission hubs and an open universe, so I'm gonna give it a shot. I've not played this game before, needless to say, because, well, that's kind of the point of this WTF is whole thing. First impressions. Alright! Okay, to the training grounds we go for Zigfrack. And the link to the site will be given in the chat and in the description below this video if you happen to be watching the VOD on YouTube. Alright. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay. Stuff the Xenoid threat. Right, okay, well... Always the bloody Xenoids. Alright, let's skip through this. Okay, let's see what we got. So that appears to be go forward. Looks like it's kind of WoW style, and then it's got quests and hotkeys and things like that. Alright. Target the docking station. I would love to. Let's rotate around. Let's have a look, see what we're doing. Alright. Okay, there we go. This game's in the Unity engine. Alright. Okay, that's not a good start. Let's try and reload the game and hope that doesn't happen again. It is a beta, so I suppose that is kind of to be expected. If it does crash repeatedly, then we will have to move out. Try something else. Alright. Let's give it another shot. Hoping this is alright now. Alright. Okay, so you can go backwards and forwards, WS and D. Target the station, initiate an automated docking sequence. Select the station by clicking on it. Press tab to... I assume that's what I need. There we go. Okay, I am now docked. That's wonderful. Have a look and see what is available. Repair equipped items, visit vendor, visit bank. Right, that makes sense. Okay, I assume we have to hand in this quest, and I will receive items. There we go. Huh, I never even got a chance to fly around my other ship. It looks like I've got this thing now. There we go. Alright, text. No voice acting in it yet. It is a beta game, very much so. Fly through the nearby hoops. Where are the sodding hoops? There they are. Safety hoop. Alright, let's give it a shot then. You can go up and down in that, like that. Controls are a little odd. It's kind of like a mixture, I think, of flying in WoW and flying in Halo. I don't know if any of you have used any of the flying vehicles in Halo. It's kind of like that. It's actually quite hard to fly through hoops, funnily enough. I think you've got to use... No, that's a brake, so that isn't working. Let's try to angle my ship appropriately to make it go through these hoops. There we go. This should work. No, what? Well, I sort of went through the hoops. This is actually very, very tricky to control. Alright, cool. There we go. We've got one. Let's try and go through that. Yeah, you hold the right button to thrust, and then you sort of adjust using the side thrusters and things like that. Quite tricky. Alright, let's go through that one. Thankfully, I only have to do 3 of these. Yep. Okay. I think I'm sort of getting the hang of it, but the flight model is very, very odd. To me as a PC gamer, it feels really weird. Maybe to a console player, they might find this easier. Alright, there we go. Okay, I've got it. I just suppose it takes quite a lot of getting used to. Alright. Dock once again. Dock with Coordinator Hewitt. I assume that's what we need, isn't it? Alright. There we go, and enter the dock. Sorted. Neat. Not sure which direction this guy's going in, but hey. Apparently I docked with... Oh, I've actually docked to someone else's ship. Alright, well, if his ship looks much better than mine. I want it. Alright. It's a weird lack of music here. Okay, that's the hand in sorted out. This is a lot of reading involved in this. How do magnets work? Interact with 3 platforms. So, I assume this is the bit where they just handhold you and tell you exactly what you need to do. And then it opens up a little bit after that. As far as I know, I don't know if this is actually single player or multiplayer. It didn't really indicate one way or the other. Alright. There we go. One interacted with. The way that the way that the ship handling is, it's sort of bothering me, I think. I'm getting used to it slowly, but it's not the way that I would expect it to handle. I suppose that's a perception problem on my part rather than a problem with the game. I don't know, though. Because there are some ways that ships just should handle in games. This is not one of them. So, it is odd. Alright, cool. That's that dealt with. So I guess now we need to dock again, maybe? I assume that's what we need to do. I hope I'm right there. Actually clicking on platforms more to the point. Oh, no, we didn't get loot. Damn it. I can skip through the tutorial missions, but I don't think that's a good idea, considering what's going on at the minute. Let's try and get back out again. Ah, there's the loot, I see. Alright. Okay, weapons are on hotkeys here. There's a bunch of other things that are available. Let's grab hold of that. Alright, cool. Now we should be able to hand it in. Alright, cool. And I received dark matter, useful for a jump drive. Right. M to bring up the map. Alright then. So where am I going? Good lord, this is quite large. Right, I've seen the map. So many tutorials. Shortcuts down near the bottom right of your main screen. There we go, I guess we're going here then. And press J to jump. Alright. I get the idea. As far as I'm aware, by the way, the beta is currently free to play, but there is I think in pre-purchase to get an increased level cap and things like that. Alright, combat training. That's fine. Let me shoot some stuff. I'd like to know how the combat works, considering it looks like it's kind of WoW-ish in that regard. Yeah, righty then. Fly slowly near the life pods to retrieve them. Alright, where are they? It's a fairly pretty game, honestly, for a Unity engine game. Get back here! There you go. Driving that life pod in a dangerous manner. I'm not happy with it. It's against the space code. Gimme. There we go. Check out this one as well while we're here. Say why not. We'll need to rescue 3 of them. The other guy we're just going to leave to his death. It'll be wonderful. We never liked him anyway. His name was Jim. He kept stealing all the sandwiches. Right. Good with computers. Not really. Oh god, how did this get here? Rewards. Wonderful rewards. I've got to say, these missions are incredibly basic. I mean, it's just fly in range of this thing and click on it. The real challenge is actually flying in the right sodding direction. Alright. Let's get this one going over here. You do get used to it eventually, though. I'm flying a bit better than I was earlier. Activate that one, and activate this one. Admittedly, I do hope the missions in this game are somewhat more interesting than this. Oh, I leveled up. That's wonderful. I don't really know what that's given me. Ah, now we get to shoot things. So, is this WoW style or not? In terms of... Am I aiming here? Or am I not? Alright, let's just fire in this direction and see if it... No, I'm not. Right, okay, so it's very much hotkey based. Like sort of space hack and slash, I suppose you could call it. It doesn't look like I'm aiming at any rate. Just try and tab onto that there. Yeah, you see if I shoot in that direction, it aims in the direction of that, but I still seem to be missing. I think it's sort of a pseudo-aim system. It seems to fire in the general direction, but you don't hit automatically. From what I can tell, anyway. I have no backup weapons yet, so I guess we're just using that. There we go. That's that sorted out. I now know how to sort of fight. Defuse the booby traps and destroy the looted ships. Tutorials, tutorials, tutorials. To be fair, do you really expect a space game not to have tutorials? I certainly hope not. Because this is going to end up happening one way or the other if you play a game like this. There's too much potential complexity not to run into this kind of thing. A carelessly stuffed plushie. How wonderful. There we go, we can loot that. Now what? Release docking clamps and resume normal flight. Love to. How? Enter, I assume. There we go. Now blow it up. I think that's what it's asking me to do. Yeah, you can see there's a crosshair that comes up there. Did I just drop some... I think I just dropped some of my items. Not really sure how that happened. Let's go and grab that, shall we? Liking the effects on the sun there, very nice. Alright, let's grab that. There's actually some loot lying around here. Dusty ballistic rounds. Ah, the carelessly stuffed plushie is going to detonate in about 6 minutes. Well, that's not very good, is it? Why would it detonate? I'm not even going to ask at this point. What can I say? Aliens are kind of weird like that. I'm not going to judge. Personal preferences are just that. Alright. Let us grab the plushie. Undock. But yeah, the crosshair sort of comes up around a target every now and again, and then you fire, and I assume it has to be in the crosshair, otherwise it doesn't work. That's alright. That's not a bad system, honestly. How many more of these sodding derelicts are there going to be? Good lord. How many do... Oh, you're supposed to defuse traps. I haven't done any of that yet. Okay. How the hell do you do that? So much text. Alright, grab that. Let's see. Traps defused, none. Dock with derelicts, defuse any traps. Did that do it? Yes. Okay, just click on it. Fine, no problem. Alright. Now what? And to borrow some of your ship's spare parts. Right, where am I docking then? With this dude, I suppose. There we go. Fairly simplistic game thus far, but I have a feeling it's going to be a real slow burner, which is the problem, I suppose, when you do first impressions of a title like this, is you're not always 100% sure how good it is until you've had the time just to go through it. Lot of drones. Oh, balls. Okay, I'm being shot at. Where is it? Okay, some actual combat with stuff that shoots back. That's nice. Seems you can actually dodge around a little bit as well, so it's a fairly interesting system. It's pretty nice looking as well. Alright, where's this other drone? It's weird to play a space game that doesn't have the standard radar-style map. That is very weird. Not what I'm used to. I want this rocket launcher. See if we can equip it. Ow. Come on, gimme, gimme. There we go. Was that a rocket I just fired? Yes, I think so. Doesn't seem to be hitting anything, though. Okay, one more, if you don't mind. Where's the other guy? Ah, right, there he is. Now that I'm used to the controls, I'm pretty happy with the way the flight model works. It's not too shabby. It does take a little bit of getting used to, but you know, once you've got it, it's fine. Where'd he go? Okay. Sorted. The missions are, at this point, very, very straightforward, but I would think that that's deliberate in terms of the way that the tutorial works. I'm also very confused about the name of this game. What the hell is a Zigfrak, for God's sake? Right. Take control of this ship and merge inventories. Alright, that will be mine. There we go. Now what? Dock with my ship now. Okay, then. Is this a different ship? Yeah, I guess so. What exactly was it loading there? I don't know. I can't even see him on the list. I'm just seeing a small planetary fragment and an asteroid there. It's ready for hand-in. Can't dock with the asteroid. Where is this guy? There's a bunch of dark matter over there. I should probably have that. Some weird stuff just appearing out of nowhere. I have to wonder if it just dropped out of that ship. Alright. Come on. Gimme, gimme. Alright, there we go. Maybe I have to jump to him or something like that. Yeah, I guess so. It's certainly... It's fairly interesting, I've got to say. But it really is a slow burner. As in, I would have to persist with this game for quite some time in order to really get interested in it. From what I can tell, it is very much a single-player title. It's not going to be multiplayer as far as I know. It's sort of a loot-based RPG in space. You've got hotkey-style stuff down here. And it's currently running a beta at the moment. And I think you can play that for free to start with. And then if you grab the beta, you get raised level cap, increased shipyard capacity, access to additional missions, and the ability to equip and use high-level items. So, it's certainly got some potential to it. I don't know if I would really play an awful lot of it. I can see why some people would, certainly. It's the idea of mixing space with sort of WoW-style missions, but in a single-player environment is not something that personally appeals to me. It might appeal to others. I'm not saying that it won't. That some people really, really enjoy that kind of thing. That's okay. You know, if you do, then that's a wonderful thing. Personally, it's not honestly my thing. You know, I would like it to be, but not at the moment. But it is kind of nice to see another independently developed space game, because God knows we do not have enough of those. And I would like to see more of that development. If this is the kind of thing that interests you, then you can head over to Zigfrack.com, and that will give you all the information you could possibly need. Link is in the description below this video if you want to get involved in it. It's not a shabby little title. I say it's just not really my style. But it is very pretty, and it's nice for an indie-developed game that is currently still in beta, so obviously it's not a representative work. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is TotalBiscuit, looking at Zigfrack right here for WTF-a-thon 500,000. I'll be right back with another game very shortly. Don't go anywhere.